All right, moving along.
All right.
You're a gaming guy. You obviously own a pinball palace and gaming, and periodically you also host the online gaming tournaments or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Are you familiar with a game called? Excuse me. Are you familiar with a game called Fallout 76?
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Bethesda bans Fallout 76 players for life.
Wow.
After shocking in-game homophobic attack.
Okay.
Bethesda has banned a group of Fallout 76 players for life after a shocking in-game homophobic attack. The move relates to an incident in which a group of Fallout 76 players targeted and harassed other group of players, saying over the proximity chat, "We have come to eliminate all gays."
And that got them banned, huh?
That got them banned.
Wow.
Fallout 76 employs a proximity-based chat system, which means by default you can speak to and hear other players when you are near them.
Sure.
This is by design. Fallout 76 is a multiplayer-only game that is meant to spark interesting player interaction.
Right.
The group of high-level players proceeded to follow and kill the other group of players over a period of about 10 minutes. Their ringleader, who goes by the username Nathan the Hick.
Nathan the Hick? Is that Nathan from Kentucky?
Yeah, Nathan the Hick.
Mm-hmm.
Is heard saying, "Queer down and decontaminate the AIDS."
It's a game, folks.
One of the victims, AJ from Chicago, took to the Twitter to publicize the incident with disturbing video footage that has been viewed over 16,000 times.
Oh, wow. 16,000 whole times.
Yeah.
Mm.
So AJ says in his Twitter,
Mm-hmm.
"So at Bethesda, how do we report people in Fallout? At Chip Whitehouse and Hands and Head, and I literally had our characters hunted down and killed by homophobic players."
You do realize that it is a killing game.
But they say, "Die, you fag."
So what?
Well, that's just wrong.
So the fact that the game itself depicts murder,
Yes.
is okay with Bethesda Network, who put out the game.
Yes.
But if somebody says, "I'm going to kill that faggot,"
Yes.
that's a problem.
That's a problem. It's okay to kill and murder, but it's not okay to say fag.
No hypocrisy there, Bethesda. None at all.
They called themselves the Gay Eliminators, cleansing the wasteland of the queers.
Okay.
Know what we did to your people back then? You know what we did to your people back then? We killed them. This is the stuff said to us tonight when playing Fallout.
So what?
Well, apparently this is hurtful.
As opposed to the bullet that they're portraying not being.
Right.
Get the fuck out of here.
Well, this is how far political correctness has come.
But how do they not see that the killing is fucking way more the whatchamacallit, the act of killing in a game is way more bad than the act of saying words in a game.
Well, words today are stronger than bullets.
Jesus Christ.
So would you like to hear some of the audio?
I most certainly would.
Let's take a listen here.
I was wrong. Come here, bitch.
You know what they did to your people back then? We killed them, buddy.
Lynch queers.
Look at him, he's like, oh my god, I'm being chased, oh my god.
It's like, oh, these straight people are so strong.
My homosexual bones can't handle it.
It's like, not my ass machines.
He's like, oh my god, I can't handle it.
We'll take you down swift.
We'll put you out of your
Pummel, this
memory.
is the strongest queer I've ever met.
He's on another level of gig.
This is expert day. He's like, little do these guys know they're gonna get wanted. See if I can, you fucking queer. Whoever's
he
got a
gave up.
boy.
This is the first time he's been in a gangbang.
Tell your gay friends about this. Wait, I need a beer bottle. I need the. No, he took.
Move out the way. I'll give you the shit. Move out the way.
Literally, hit
Yeah,
the
get out
fuck
the
picked
way.
up the beer
Oh my
bottle.
god. I think
So that's what they're all upset about.
Yeah, I can see why.
Yeah, guys being guys.
Yeah. And I'll tell you what, I would love to be smoking what those guys did before they started playing. Woo! They sound really baked.
Yeah. So they were playing this game and beating up on these, these game characters and go, man, that's the strongest queer I've ever met.
Yeah.
Because he took like 8 or 10 swipes at this thing to knock it down.
Right. Yeah. Again, it's a game that portrays violence, but the words are the problem. You fucking idiots. And, Bethesda by themselves are idiots, but God, the people that are trying to find a way to complain, do you not realize what the game is that you're doing? You're in a game that's designed to go around killing people. Unfucking real.
Yep.
Soft.
In a follow-up interview with Eurogamer, AJ said the harassment began slightly earlier when Nathan the Hick approached the group to ask for a disease cure for them. The three of us were having a good time and talking to him, and then one of us commented on his character or his character's outfit being cute.
Mm-hmm.
He replied, I don't fuck with that homo shit. And he left. 10 minutes later, Nathan the Hick returned with his friends to harass AJ and his group.
Yeah.
Fallout 76 player versus player system employs an anti-griefing mechanic that means that if you don't fight back, your attacker does negligible damage.
Wait a minute. Is Wickles right that the quote-unquote victim is a 35-year-old guy?
I don't know. It doesn't mention here how old this guy is.
Oh, that's just pathetic.
Yep. The game notified me that if I didn't fight back, they would do limited damage, so I didn't fight back and hope they would just get bored and leave.
Yeah.
They stuck with it and even joked about how this is the strongest queer I've ever seen. Eventually, Nathan the Hick and his friends killed AJ's character. We changed servers after we respawned, AJ said, just so it wouldn't happen again.
Right.
AJ took to the Twitter to highlight the incident. He said, because there's no in-game player report function in Fallout 76, Bethesda community manager sent AJ a link to Bethesda's website-based player report function, but AJ found it didn't work properly. The tweet was forwarded to some of the community managers for the game, and they were very kind and helpful, AJ said. We were given a link to report the players, but had issues with it. The site asked for a video file of the incident, but the accepted file types weren't the video files, so we couldn't send one. For me, the page would not even load. It seems very difficult to report players. This is just so gay.
Yeah, how about it's difficult to report players because you're in a violent game. There's nothing to report.
Yeah.
The only thing you should be able to report in this game is if the guy says, you know what, I know your address and I'm coming to kill you for real.
Yeah, that's a whole different story.
Somebody calling you a faggot? Shut up.
They were being mean to me and stuff. We were just having a good time, and then they ruined my time.
How dare they be mean, say mean things to me while we play a game of murder? How dare they say mean things while they're trying to blow my head off and I'm trying to blow their head off? Those words hurt, man. Ugh. This guy he really is gay. But not the gay as in wanting to suck a dick if you're a guy.
Just weak.
Just a pathetic homo.
Nathan the Hick then uploaded footage of his initial encounter with AJ and his friends to his own YouTube channel. The video is titled Cleansing of the Queers. Over email with Eurogamer, Nathan the Hick confirmed Bethesda had been in touch to say he was banned for 3 days and said he was told this would be our only warning. Nathan the Hick, a senior at a high school from the U.S., said, "My version of the incident is more or less the same as the public has taken it, the only difference being the fact that I didn't hate gay people. It was just a late night of having fun, and after the first encounter seen on my channel, we felt it would be fun to offend them somehow."
Yeah.
You can call that evil, but I think it's just playful immaturity.
Yeah, it's part of the game. That's part of the game.
Yeah.
You know, if they're going to start banning everybody that says something that's fucking off color in these games, these game companies are going to go out of business.
Yeah, pretty much. But again, this goes back to all the censoring stuff now.
Ugh. Yeah, I can't believe the kids are going to let their video games get fucked with.
Yeah.
That's their bread and butter.
Yeah. I do not regret the incident. I will not apologize given the opportunity. I don't plan on doing anything like this in the future, but to be fair, I didn't plan the initial incident. I just found them and decided to go with it. Nathan the Hick won't get the chance to repeat the incident, however, because Bethesda has now banned him and his friends from Fallout 76 permanently.
Ooh.
We gave an initial ban of 3 days while our CS team looked into the matter further to verify the individuals involved in what took place, a Bethesda spokesperson told Eurogamer. After additional review, we have now permanently banned the players we've identified.
Yeah, pal, that'll show them.
Yeah. AJ told Eurogamer how he felt at the time of the attack.
I was hurt.
Yeah.
I was shocked. I was outraged. Ugh.
Saying he worried how it might have impacted younger players had it happened to someone else.
Doesn't matter. Why are you worried about anybody but yourself, you dick?
Because he's one of these soy boy millennials who's worried about his feelings.
Yeah, but they're saying in here that he's not, that he's like 35 years old.
Yeah, it doesn't say in this article how old this guy is.
I don't care who he is. He's a fucking cornball. Worry about yourself, you dick. Don't worry about anybody else. Unless you've been hired by Fallout 76 to help them mold their game, your opinion doesn't fucking matter. God.
In the moment, I was just in
shock,
he said. It was disgusting. The three of us stream and put ourselves out there on the internet and are not strangers to homophobic comments, but this was so extreme.
Was it so extreme?
It was so extreme.
Was it? I didn't hear anything that was like so extreme.
I didn't either.
It's not like this guy said, stick that fucking RPG up his ass and blow a hole bigger than it already is.
Yeah.
You know, he didn't say, I'm going to fucking rape you with a razor line dildo and fucking scrape your colon out or something. You know, that would be extreme. Saying, I'm going to keep shooting this queer is not that extreme. It's not extreme. Did you think that was extreme?
Not at all. I mean, that's the kind of horseplay, guys that I grew up with would say, "Oh, you fucking queer, ah ha ha," that kind of shit.
I'm gonna keep shooting this faggot.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what happens in these games. I mean, this is not isolated. I mean, I definitely hear the talk that goes on these games a lot, and it's this. It's exactly what those guys were doing. Only there's a lot of racial stuff too. There's a lot of gotta kill that nigger,
right?
Shit like that. That goes on in these games, or gotta go get those gooks or whatever. So I don't know. I don't get it.
We talked about what happened, made sure we were all okay.
Oh, well, that's good.
And we kept playing. The rest of the night, I just felt drained. It was a weird feeling. I just made sure we were all okay. I got really angry, too. These guys were running around targeting people, and what if they had targeted a kid playing that was struggling with their identity?
Yeah.
What if they said all those things to someone that was playing solo and didn't have anyone to talk to? That can really mess someone up. Playing a game to escape reality, and then that happens. That's why we need to be able to report these people, and why companies need to do something about reports. Jeez.
Unbelievable.
Fallout 76 isn't the first video game to come under fire for not having a built-in report function. Back in August of 2017, Blizzard was criticized for not including a player report function in the console version of the multiplayer shooter Overwatch. It was later added to the game. The Bethesda spokesperson said Fallout 76 empowers players to permanently block other players, pointing to the reporting tools on Bethesda.net and the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4. We will not tolerate this kind of behavior by any of our players, nor towards any of our other players. We will continue to investigate claims of misconduct or abuse, along with Microsoft and Sony, and take action where necessary.
Okay.
Reporting in-game is necessary, AJ says. Simply blocking someone from a session is only temporarily protecting yourself, but not stopping anything from happening again or to other people. For 76 specifically non-PvP servers would be great. Maybe things would have been different were they not able to kill us. Despite all the bugs and glitches, the game is fun when you're with friends and can casually explore and play.
So they're going to have what? A pussy server and a real people server?
I'm glad oh boy. It's just
yeah, it's fucked up, dude.
Yeah. Wah.
Yep.